So it's the tail end of Monday. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. Which is a bit later than I thought I was going to go to sleep, but that's okay. Today, I don't know. My morning was a bit more frantic than usual. At least usual compared to the past 3 days. I woke up wanting to take care of some client work, but I, at the same time, wanted to commit to doing the morning meditation stuff as early as possible in the day, so I allowed myself to do that first thing. So I meditated for an hour, got probably through about 55 minutes or so before starting to get on with the day, writing out a project for a client, and then writing in my journal, and I think connecting with some people on Facebook. I don't remember exactly what all else, but I don't know. I don't feel like there's going to be too much to really say in this video. Mostly because I'm tired and I want to go to sleep, but I also know I want to get a daily video out. So, today I did have a little moment of listening to the impulse. Melissa's having me do volunteer coordinating for her event, even though I don't technically have a whole lot of experience with it, which is okay. And there was expressed need in getting more volunteers. We're not having enough volunteers at the moment, and I ended up stepping out of a group lesson so that I could basically go through almost my entire Facebook friends list of all the local dancers that I know and just asking if they would be interested in volunteering for the event. And a part of me is thinking, I'm not sure where that impulse and willingness to do that came from, but I think it's better for me to recognize that it was there and that I listened to it, not really worrying about why or where or how, just the fact that it did happen, and that is a part of me now, thankfully. So, we found a few more volunteers, and I think we'll be okay for the event. Shouldn't have any issues now, hopefully. And now the next step for me is to actually do whatever's needed at the event. So, in a way, I'm almost just as excited to be learning this process of volunteer coordinating or whatever else is needed at the event, as much as I am actually being at the event and dancing and being with friends and competing and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. I think before, it's been a while since I've been at a West Coast event, and I know the last two I've had a lot of anxiety, social anxiety about being at the event, especially in regards to two things. One, just not feeling very confident and comfortable with myself dancing competitively. I almost lost control of myself in those Jack and Jills, and just got too nervous or too anxious or whatever, and just didn't really do as well as I thought I would, as I was able to socially. And then the second part of that was not getting up and asking people to dance. Even though I was there up late, I just didn't really ask people to dance. And even though I wanted to dance and there was plenty of people to dance with, and I'm not sure, it wasn't as fun as the first couple, weirdly. So I guess I kind of took a break from doing events for a while. There was a few that I was planning on going to that I just kind of opted out of and didn't really commit to. And, yeah, I'm actually excited to be back on the dance floor, be back on the competitive dance floor. Now that, after going to LA, I think I've kind of, recentered myself and kind of felt a lot more internal confidence and just comfort with who I am and what I can do. So, I think that's part of the reason why I'm a little bit more re-energized to go back and to be at a dance event, to compete and to dance socially at the late night and social dances. I'm looking forward to actually getting up out of my seat and asking people to dance. So, we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. It'll be lots of moments of growth either way. I'm not sure what else. I also wrote a little bit in my, I'm going to call it my EOL/LA journal, just basically all the thoughts and aftermath thoughts of going to Los Angeles. And I had, here's the right page, kind of already written down my 6-month commitment, all the like immediate level 10 actions I could do to get out of to be at my heart's edge, and just the various core projects that I want to start working on, major left page ideas, I guess you could say. And there's some overlap between all of it, and I also noticed that I have kind of like this like feeling like I have to get more stuff down on paper, I have to get it more crystal clear, and I'm realizing that is a dangerous trap. Feeling like I have to get it perfect, or feeling like I have to get all of the things down, rather than just focusing on the 1, 2, or 3 next big things I could be working on right now, or the things that are most compelling. So yeah, I'm trying not to get too overwhelmed with not having all of my thoughts down on paper, and instead just focusing on the next big things that are immediately relevant or immediately pulling at me right now. So I think the top three that I talked about at EOL was 1, getting my own place, 2, taking on the leadership mindset by being more of a leader/owner/co-owner/partner of Anchor Room Dance, even though technically I'm not, just having the mindset and operating from that sort of like mentality that I am that, and being able to put that much more effort and much more investment into the studio. That same mentality in the Westies, in creating events and becoming a teacher, stuff like that. Also making a bigger effort to initiate and connect with people, and connect with people and then initiate things such as like hanging out, having one-on-one conversations with people, going out to bars, going out to dinner, trying to find time to bring people together, or whatever. And then last one was the concept that I'm calling the grove, or the butterfly grove, where basically I want to create a local community, a local tribe of people that are like-minded, that are heart-centered, that generally fall in the same sort of alignment with teachings that Kyle Cease has, and like his content, his video, his beliefs, his exercises, anything like that. Basically just a community of people that are respectful, that are kind, that are supportive, that can help each other in their own unique ways, etc., etc. Just being able to create local opportunities for people like that to come together, finding spaces to do that at, whether that's at the studio or just at maybe a low-key bar, at a park, at someone's house, I don't know yet. Basically just a mastermind, but for heart-centered people, not necessarily for business, although it could be for business, depending on what people are working on. So, because I know for a long time I've really wanted to be a part of, or to create a community or a tribe, or like a really tight-knit circle of people that are collaboratively working towards a common goal, or collaboratively working towards helping each other achieve their individual ambitious goals, whatever they are, whether they're related or not. So those are kind of my big projects at the moment is those 3. So that's kind of what I'm writing on here, which I'm calling my like co-creative things, or heart initiatives, or next steps, or left page ideas. I had a few more that I was going to write down, but I think that's going to wait for tomorrow so that I can get some sleep. So all I've written down so far is moving out, and then I'm writing down my next steps so that I don't get too pie in the sky, too lofty, and not really recognizing what I can do right now, and right now as in today, or tomorrow, or this week, or right after Indy. So, yeah, moving out, Butterfly Grove, and being a leader, I think is going to be the next one. So, maybe I'll just focus on those 3 for now, and not even focus on the other, like, level 10 things until have at least taken a small step forward on each of those particular projects. So, that was me rambling for a bit, and I am going to go to bed. So, day 5.